Once upon a time, there was a thriving city on the edge of a vast ocean, built entirely with LEGO bricks. Minifigs came from every part of the universe, seeking fame, fortune, and the opportunity to build something for themselves. And build they did. They called it MonoTown, named after the soaring monorails that crisscross the city skies. Slowly, it began. Rising temperatures led to unusually hot summers and warmer winters. Reports of floods and crop failures, retreating polar ice caps. The planet was changing, and maybe dying. Experts and computer models agreed sea levels would rise and the world would never be the same again. The city, it seemed, was doomed. There is always a choice. They could abandon their city, or they could fight back, and fight back they did. MonoTown would stand against all of the rage and destruction that Mother Nature could muster. They would build the largest seawall the world had ever seen to protect them from the rising tides. It would take years, thousands of minifigs, and an incalculable amount of money, but they would save their city and their way of life. Join us to continue the journey of MonoTown, the last coastal LEGO city. City builds, sorting LEGO bricks, official LEGO set builds, and my own creations. All of it streamed live right here on Twitch. Welcome to MonoTownTV. What we're trying to do is build a shared story of heroes, villains, triumphs, and failures. We are building to support children in Lebanon. Welcome, viewers, near and far. Thursday night here in Scotland, MonoTownTV HQ. And this is not just a normal night. Oh, guys, don't really know what happened there. We've got a bunch of alarms going off.
Within any electrical circuit, there is resistance.
So far, the MonoTown mainframe has been the main target of these attacks. It's the last coastal LEGO city fighting for survival. With me right now is Maz, hailing all the way from Scotland, and I'm told it's your birthday today. How old are you? It's a story that's constantly evolving, and we never really know where it's headed next. That thing is heavy.
The recent statement released by the so-called Factor faction is as disturbing as it is nonsensical.
The MonoTown Exchange, one of the largest stock markets in the world, is now opened to foreign direct investment. But we are prepared. Look, we're representing You will not want to miss Sunday's stream. What is up, everyone? So good to be back Tuesday night here in Edinburgh. Tuesday in most of the world, I would say. And we enjoyed Sunday's stream. We had a lot of plans for tonight's stream, but the reality, folks, is that work went long today,
it was my mom's birthday, ergo needed to give her a call. That went a little bit long, and we're a little bit underprepared today, but don't worry, you're not gonna be able to tell, I promise. We've got some building to do. We've got a few choices here. One of them is something that I've been wanting to kind of tackle for a while, which is getting this guy motorized. So one of the more photogenic trams in the city, but you can see here it is unmotored, and I think that could be project number one for us tonight. And then I stumbled across a fire engine set that I've not yet built, and we need a bunch of fire engines coming up. So the plan is tonight we're going to do a couple of quicker builds. We're going to wait until it is midnight here in the UK, and then we're going to buy as many of the Daily Bugle sets as we can, hopefully at least 2, and get those coming our way. And then Thursday night we're going to shoot for a city build, which we haven't done in a long time. But basically what that is we stand and build at the city behind me. There's a bunch of stuff we need to do for the story, and I'm excited about it. And I was going to do a little city build action tonight, but unfortunately that's going to be on Thursday, and then we might do a bonus stream even on Saturday. We'll see how far we get on Thursday. So I'm excited for tonight, even though there hasn't been as much planning as normal, and hopefully you are too. We got the trains running. Actually, we had the trains running. Now we have the trains running. Actually, wait one. I'll get the trains running in just a second. 1 second. And hey, thanks for the follow. In fact, I didn't catch who it was, so I was so caught up in getting the trains running, which ordinarily is a really smart thing to do, but I missed who followed, so I might have to just pop in here and see who that was. So sorry about that. Johannes J, welcome on in. Thanks so much for the follow. I'm trying to see what your emoji is there. Whereabouts in the world are you? If you don't mind sharing. If you do mind sharing, then just don't, say, hey, I don't want to share that. Just some dude peeking his head out. There we go. Well, shall we get to it? And if anybody wants to run the trains, let me know. There's commands in chat. You, chat, are in control of the MonoTown trains. Oh yeah, Faroe Islands. Were you on the stream? I thought you were in the stream a couple of weeks ago, or was that like... Are there 2 people that have come on our channel in the Faroe Islands the last month? What are the odds of that? I think it was somebody else. And I do know where that is. We talked a lot about it, actually. Well, welcome on in. I'm in Scotland myself. That is extremely rare. I would have to agree. Yeah, we geeked out about it a bunch last week, but yeah, as another LEGO fan, there are 2 of you. Yeah, they were very nice. They were super cool. So we might even see them again tonight. What would happen then? Would it just be like, the world ends or something? I don't know. So chat, here's what we're doing. We've got one of these. This is a Bluetooth controlled battery and receiver combo. This is a train engine. Yeah, it doesn't sound safe at all. Black hole open. Faroe Islands gets consumed. Potentially half of Greenland. We don't know, right? Huge vortex in the ocean. Many people consumed. This is a new Bluetooth motor, or powered up. It fits in like that. Kind of looks like a telephone jack, but it is proprietary to LEGO, which kind of irritates me, but it's fine. and our mission is to get this baby powered. So let me zoom this in a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the sharks for sure will take over land. Humans will have to grow gills, be forced into the oceans as slaves to the sharks for years of villainizing them in movies, demonizing them. The stakes are high, my friend, if somebody else shows up from the Faroe Islands. Yeah, so that'll work. So one of the big immediate changes by getting this dude motorized is these wheels will get significantly bigger. So I've never done this before. I know a lot of folks have done this before. I've seen a couple different presentations of this, getting a tram to be motorized. Some people do it as a monorail. I'm not really up for the monorail presentation, at least not on this tram, because I think it looks cool on the city streets. Not super experienced with Lego. Used to build a lot when I was younger, but we didn't have all this Technic stuff back then, so it was really cool to me. Yeah, look, hey, look what we built the other night. Check this out. You can kind of see that. Give it a little shot over here. This thing is a monster. Whoa, I'm about to hit myself in the face with this. So this is part of the storyline. The way it works on this channel is we kind of build Tuesday, Thursdays, and on the weekend, and then Sunday nights we advance the story of MonoTown. Does it work? They ask. Oh, it works. These things come out. You can extend them down. These are like supports. This screw moves out. This rotates it down. So it's not motorized, but we don't need it to be. Don't break it, yeah. That would probably be a good clip. We haven't broken anything catastrophically on stream yet. This retracts. Oh, you can't see that. Yeah, right there. This retracts down. So we need and this pneumatic thing is pretty cool. And then this pulls this up. So anyway, I was super excited about this build. Took longer than I expected, actually. That's kind of the fun thing about these Technic sets is you can get to the smaller ones, like even the motorbikes and stuff. And it'll still be just fine. This flips back. Happy Train, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. We're just showing off the build. Yeah, so what we've done too, hopefully it's pronounced Johan, right? Am I getting that right? It's from a set, so I'm not I'm not that skilled. We do have some folks that come in here and hang out, and they are capable of building those things. So I'm going to disconnect this bit of the tram, and the reason for that is my plan is to put this battery box in here. Just call me JJ. All right, you got it. This battery box will go in here, and then the motor will go in here. That's the plan. And then we will be able to get this thing out on the rails. Just got home from work here to hang for a bit before making dinner. Cool. How was work? So you can kind of see right away, I've got this one plate in here that I think I can just lift out. And I'm trying not to break everything. The other thing, JJ, is we've got the trains in MonoTown, which we can go to our train cams. There you can see it. There on the south side in the upper left. That thing can be controlled by chat if you want. If you hit exclamation point commands. So that's some kind of cool motorization, plus also we've hooked it in via software. So if you want, hang on, let me go turn it on and you can run the trains. 1 second. Be right back. All right, there, you should be ready to go. Nerd Brick, welcome on in. All right, sorry about that, Happy Train. You or JJ, one of you can try the command again. I had to turn on the engine. I forgot to power it up. Need to add that to the old pre-stream checklist. Nerd Brick, what are you up to on your end of the world? We are working over here on a tram, which I'll show you. Well, I can show you right now, actually. We're trying to motorize this so we can get it out on the layout. So, and then our music dies. It's a sign. There we go. I need to get a few more cameras going, but we almost got every angle. Sweet. I love it when that thing works. There's something just satisfying about having a train run in the background. Get some laundry done soon. Oh, I hate laundry. That is a good question, JJ. I've got 7 cameras plus 1, 2, and I got 10 right now hooked up. And we're gonna have one more come in the mail on Thursday, because we need you all to have the best possible views of this city, because we do it for you. That, in fact, I was almost late on the start of the train. There you go. I love this view. I was almost late at the start of the stream because my capture card was like being weird, so I had to reboot, but we made it on time. Just made it on time. Jeez, yeah, it's gotten out of control. We like to, here's the thing about MonoTown, JJ and so forth, Nerd Brick, some of our newer viewers, we just like things to get out of control. Oof, that thing is flying. Oh, might have had a derail. But we definitely had a derail. It derailed. Yeah, I think I removed the speed limiter. There we go. Yeah, I think I need to put the speed limiter back in. So maybe we don't do 100. We can hook cars up to a happy train, but we've got to have a promise that we don't run at speed 100 with cars, because I think that would be pretty bad. Let's put a couple of cars on it. Or the deal is anyone who wrecks the train has to, like, I don't know, join the Discord server and, you know, do 5 push-ups. I don't know, something. All right, there we go. Well, JJ, wouldn't the extra cars help it stay on track? I think the problem is if it's pushing them, the cars are a little too light. They need to be weighted down a bit more. So, that could be a problem. We'll see. Maybe we just do, you know, take it easy, see what it's like at 40. You know. But Nerd Brick, that is awesome that you got a train. There we go. This is our first ever run, chat, with cars. Uh-oh, what happened? We lost the cars. Why did they come on? Well, we're gonna push them in just a second. Oof. Oh. Crash. Hilarious. Let's figure that one out. This is hilarious. Yeah, we definitely need more weight. And that one was not my fault. Alexandria, sorry, we're like running around chasing our crazy train. Definitely the cars need more weight. Also, what I noticed was the longer cars are hitting something. I've got the supports for the roller coaster they're bumping one of the longer cars on the curve. So what I'll do is for Thursday, or at least on Saturday, I'll make sure that we test the whole thing with some longer cars. This has been sweet chaos, though. I'm loving it. Where'd it go now? Oh, there we go. How many trains do I have? Boy, a lot. I've got a bunch of the passenger trains. I got at least 3 different passenger trains, about 5 different freight trains. So my goal is to have 2 running on the top and then 1 on the bottom line for all you to control. In fact, I'm going to do a YouTube video on it at some point here, because they all have different backstories and routes and lines and stuff. But anyway, yeah, Nerdbrick, you were saying you got a Lego train. Is that one of your first that you've had? So what I'm doing here is I'm just peeling off this bottom bit. Any custom trains? Not yet. Well, that's not true. In fact, hang on. I'll grab one. It's a modification, not super custom. So you can see here, this is a modified version of the white passenger train. And what I did is I made it a snub nose. And the reason is I didn't like the long overhang. It's getting late. I want some food before bed, so going to make some. Good night, y'all. Catch you guys around. Thanks, JJ. Thanks for stopping in. We've got to have 2 people from the Faroe Islands coming on the stream at the same time. We should like interview you. Who knows? Maybe you could like be related, you know, maybe you could find love together. It's underway. Uh-oh, did you say something, JJ? I just got a bunch of yeah, we're trying to be a family-friendly channel, so sometimes we have kids popping in. So I can't actually see what you said, but the Plastic Architect, welcome on in. Trying to catch one of his streams for a while. Well, you're here now. We're having crazy train fun. And converting the tram here. Oh wow, you guys know each other. This is the craziest evening we've had. Things that have never happened before on this channel. We've had 2 or 3 train crashes. We've had 2 people from the Faroe Islands pop in. 2 people who know each other. Hilarious. Oh, thanks, Plastic Architect. Really appreciate you saying that. We're working hard to build a city that we can all have stories happen, heroes and villains, and I got some cool news for those of us who are into collaborations. We're working on a collaboration that I'm really excited about. I probably a little bit premature to announce it, but I might get excited as the, day goes on. All right, so what I've done is I've left this bit here. That will go there. And just a reminder too, folks, in addition to the trains, we got our stock market above us, the ticker tape. You can buy and sell shares on the MonoTown exchange, which is, super prestigious and all that. So I'm just looking at the other dude to make sure, yeah. So I can go this wide, which is good because I'm going to use some of these plates here. Can't wait to start on my city. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Have you been planning it for a while, Nerd Brick? So I need a 1x plate. A lot of small details everywhere. Yeah, we're trying. We definitely don't want it to get boring. All right. Just double checking this fit. Those wheels are there. A little bit of experimenting. 4 years to plan. Yeah, military makes me have no room. I was wondering about that when you popped in the other day. I was like, does that cramp the style a little bit? I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. I'll mute. Don't worry. Sorry about that, folks. All right, so it looks like I need to put a couple of these pieces here. Now that means that I can pull these pieces out here. I think. Yes. So now I got enough clearance for the wheel. Again, this could all be for naught. In fact, I'm going to use not this blue piece. I'm going to use Alexandria, I've asked before, do you have the Horizon Express? I don't have the Horizon Express. Alexandria, I missed that boat. Shipping my train home, so it'll be there once I get home. Oh, cool. That's the way to do it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bridge this gap here. Something like that. I don't have the Emerald Knight either. I don't have any trains between 1988 and 2015. Maybe 2013. I realize that's kind of an outrage. So we've got these. The Emerald one, the Flying Scotsman. Yeah, it looks like the Flying Scotsman. That would be how I would describe it. looking for some pieces here. That might be not what I need. Yeah, I need a 2x2. They'll make a mallard set. Yeah, that would be killer. I've been dying to go to see the mallard for real in York. So I think if we get it down to this level, perhaps that's what we need. That actually might be about right. Is that about right? That is perfect. Oh my goodness, chat. Why did it never goes perfect? So if I just go like that, actually might need to be one higher. Yeah. Let me double check that. The mallard is such a cool locomotive. Streamlined, set a lot of speed records. Oh, you know what? I put it on the wrong end. Yeah, I've never been to the Railway Museum, Alexandru. It's like a personal failing. All right, so it looks like we need to lift this whole thing up by one plate. See if give you guys a look at this. All right, so see that? I think it needs to be one plate higher, which is just fine for me. Railway Museum is great, and sometimes Heritage Rail goes through. Yeah, they have Heritage Rail that goes through Edinburgh here, which is super cool. Like, you'll be walking through the station. I use the station to cut through the city sometimes. And you'll just be like walking through the station, and there we are. There's a heritage locomotive, puffing smoke everywhere. Super cool. The GG1 is my favorite. That is a very obscure engine, Happy Train. Not a lot of people will know the GG1. That's an electrified engine that only ran on the Pennsylvania Railway, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm pretty sure I'm not. The speed limit on railways here doesn't exceed the top speed Mallard can achieve. That's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, Happy Train, I'm a major train buff. Not like as much of a rivet counter as some, but you know, legit model railway nut. I need two there. Oh, sorry, you guys couldn't see that. I think that's right. Okay, it's right on the top. Gosh, You guys gotta see this again. That Azuma thing was so weird, Alexandria. I didn't even know what happened on that. Alright, here we go. Oh, your dad works for BNSF. That's super cool. Nerd break. We need to talk. I need to somehow get a cab ride. So you can see here the... This one is misaligned. And this one is perfect. Shaky hands, sorry about that. This mock building stuff is just so stressful sometimes. Yeah, that's right. At least I haven't shattered the roof, which I think is like the hard part of getting this thing put together. I'm thinking I'll do 2 1x3s there. No, maybe I'll do that. I'll do a 1x6 there, and then yeah, that works. Then we got everything linked in. Just move it back by 1. Cracks or something, to be honest, is glad to see the old high-speed trains be back for a bit. They're much more comfortable. The noise they make is far better. Yeah. Echo Bricks, how's it going? Welcome on in. We're monkeying tonight with motorizing a tram. Project I've been wanting to do for a while. So hopefully we're very close to getting this to be the correct path forward. That is that is annoying. 1 second. Grunting over here. I have been dying to ride on the new Caledonian Sleeper, Alexandria. They refurbed it and then relaunched it during COVID. And I really like taking the sleeper. Oh, bingo, chat. Ooh, that's sweet. That is sweet footage. Now we've got loads of Technic here. Echo Bricks, I'll point it out to you. You ready? See, now we've got it lined up. I think that's perfect. Oh, wait, is that off by 1 on the top? No way. Surely that's fine. Right, let's see. We've propped our camera. Oh no, it's not. What do we think? We think the bottom one needs to be up 1? I guess that's what I'm confused. Or does it need to be down 1? Needs to be down one. The top one's fine. The bottom one is not. Oh wait, we forgot. Technic. See? Technic everywhere. So if this is a down one, well, I'm gonna try this. Wait, what just happened? We just lost our camera, Houston. Right. This is what happens when we're talking to our mom on her birthday. We're trying to, you know, set up for the stream at the same time. We don't follow our normal checklist. All I can do is apologize. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do a little test. Hammer, how's it going? So here's the thing, Hammer. I do not have commands hooked up to YouTube chat. I'm so sorry, YouTubers. I do love you. But we don't have it hooked in. All right. What do we think about that, everyone? That looks like it's about right. Right? Do we think we finally got it? And if we think that's what we got, then we just put that right there. Reinforce it. I think that's money. I think that's sweet cash money. No, it's not. This is like madness. So it needs to be lower still. Those things really grip. Don't worry, Jake spilled coffee before his stream tonight, and it's all gone downhill since. Jake's a good guy. Jake is a good guy. Oh. Talking about going downhill. Gonna do some fuzzing. Great. Hammer is up to his old tricks. Okay, we need it. We need this to go down, right? We're all on board with that. Yes, it's too high. It is too high. Okay, chat. let's get our game face on. Oh yeah, we've already had a couple of train wrecks, Hammer. So speed limit is probably not over 40 tonight. Okay. We are now going to try this. I'm just trying to get it leveled. This is this weird hook thing that annoys me. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, let's see that. What do you think, chat? Hang on. I think that might be right. That looks right, doesn't it? We got all four on the floor here. We're hooked in. The doors come down flush. I'm willing to start declaring victory on that. How am I doing today? Today is good. You know, we're just doing a little building. It was my mom's birthday, so I had to call her. Not had to, I wanted to call her, but it meant we're a little discombobulated on the stream here. Because we were setting up while we were on the phone. All right, so now, whoop. Is that a beer train? No. So I got big news though. We've got a new collaboration inbound that I want to talk to you all about at some point. And oh no! All right, we gotta get this sucker down one to be that height. Happy birthday, MonoTown matriarch. Yes, she's had so get this. This is the craziest thing. She's a big cyclist. She's in her 60s. Goes out cycling almost every day. Usually on her birthday, she'll try to ride as many miles as her age. And they're out for a ride, my dad and her. There's a truck that's stopped up in the road, and they're like, well, none of the cars are coming this way. The truck is doing some unloading or whatever, and so they just kind of pass because everybody stopped. And then a little bit down the road, they hear a siren, and a cop comes over and pulls them over, like on a loudspeaker, and is like, "You on the bikes, you know, pull over." And the cop is just like, "What were you doing? You know, you passed unsafely and all this nonsense." And then gives them a ticket. I couldn't believe this. So that happened on my mom's birthday today. So crazy stuff. You know, I don't want to bash on police officers necessarily, but we will a little bit. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, in the States, in Georgia. I couldn't believe it. So they both got a ticket too, because they were both riding together. So my dad was like, he's very, very uncharacteristically like, you know, a jerk to authority, unlike me. He asked if they got a family discount on the whole ordeal. This thing was just madness. Yeah, I know. I was really surprised by the whole thing. So just so you guys see what I'm doing, I'm trying to like, basically, yeah, that'll work. Alright, I've got that at the right level. And then what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna grab some 1x1 parts. Happy Train, I think you should do your chicken in a cast iron pan if you have one, butterflied with some salt and black pepper and get a nice crispy, you know, char on it. 1 second, I'll be back. I know, right? The family discount, I love that. So good. I don't even know if I would have thought of that. I guess the officer finally like laughed or something but it's like, what are you doing? I was like, contest that. You should definitely go to court. Apparently somebody drove by as well and was like, are you guys hurt? Like, is everything okay? Thinking that there'd been a crash and that's why the cop was there. And then my mom was like, no, we're just getting a ticket. And the person that was driving was like, that is ridiculous. So, you know, stirring up some support. So I'm thinking if I could put one of these guys like that, then that gives it a little bit more support. I might need to, actually that might not be feasible. This might be a little too wide here. Yeah. And so is that, that's weird. Oh, it's because it's higher. These mocks, I tell you. I know, like, oh my goodness. It just seems nuts to me. Okay, we removed all the 2x6s. That was a bad idea. Now we're back down. All right. Now we can put this in. Something fishy's going on. Oh, I must not be high enough. Ugh. Cops are just kind of crazy in America. I agree. 100%. Okay, these are perfectly lined up. Oh, I see what. Okay. So this bit is all fine except for this needs a 1x4. Gosh. Man, I thought this was going to be a quick build. Now we're cooking with gas. I think for this side too. Yeah, it just feels like, you know, I think it's the same in the UK and elsewhere. People are still just super stressed about the pandemic. It's not been a fun time. Hooray. All right, let's see. Show you guys now. Oops, wrong camera. So now we've got the wheels. Can't really see it. What's the schedule for the night? Happy Train, that is a good question. We thought that we would be more or less through this build much quicker. So my plan was to get this thing motorized and then build a fire engine. The original plan was to do a city build, and we're going to do that out on the table. But I didn't have enough time to set that up, so that's Thursday's schedule. City build time. We haven't done one of those in a while. That'll be fun. Getting ready for the next bit of the story. And then at midnight, we're going to order a couple of daily bugles, which comes out tonight, actually. So it looks like I won't be able to connect in these cross pieces, but I probably can do something like this. Yeah, that works. I think. Well, it may not work all the way across, but it'll work. I'll do a 2x4. Nope. Okay. What I can do, trying to think here, trying to think out loud, but not doing a great job of it. 1 second. Okay, I think I can take one of these pieces now. Put that there. Potentially. 'Cause I'm trying to get this reinforced a bit more. Yeah. So if I do that, then it's a bit more reinforced. It might still be off by one or a little bit wonky. If I can get it down one. Sheltering. It's weird, it's like bowing that out a little bit. No, that should work. Now the only weird thing is that that is slightly... Oh, it's on top of the wheels, that's why. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. So I think that's a framework we can use. But it does, oh my goodness, anything there will push that out. So that's a no-go. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to worry about this too much. Famous last words. Yeah, just put in a brick like that. That's probably fine. Again, famous last words. All right, just so we're not reinventing the wheel, everyone in chat, pay attention. We gotta do a slightly different. Yeah, same deal. A 2x6, a 1x6 and a 2x6. That's a nice bit that I didn't quite see. Just checking the fit. Zoom cam time. that looks right. Then we put the where do those lights go? Oh, they probably go at the top. Where do they go? Oh no, they're right there. That's funny. But no, they're right there. That actually looks perfect. Okay, sweet. Put a little bit of reinforcement here. And we can put a reinforcement there. Looks good from my house. That's encouraging. We need all the encouragement we can get. I hope this thing works once it's all put together. What could possibly go wrong? That could possibly go wrong. Okay, so let's test this. That looks good. It's all coming together. So I got this one brick here, which is like basically holding this whole thing together. This normally has a different support, or an extra support there, but I think it'll be fine. It's not load bearing or anything. And I got to use a cool on-brand orange brick. Really tempting date tonight, huh, MonoTown? Or tempting fate. I'm tempting a date with fate. What could possibly go wrong? At least I didn't get pulled over by the cops on my birthday. Oh, can we even tell the difference? Let's look. Definitely doing a recap of this stream. The blood, sweat, and tears. That's pretty good. If I do say so myself. Alright, now we just gotta get this battery box in. Family burn. Indeed, indeed. Alright, how are we gonna do this? We gotta get this guy. Oh, wrong camera angle. We gotta get this guy inside of this guy, which... Oof. Whoa, that's a tight fit. Oh my. We're gonna have to make this a little bit bigger, I think. Yeah. It's gonna have to be at least. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this just slightly bigger. And I'm gonna remove one of these to make it a hole for the wire. Yeah, that'd be easy enough. Here goes nothing, chat. I feel like I need to take a picture of this. You think it'll fit, Hammer? My problem is this right here. The top is not going to fit, so I think we need to go this way, and then we can just whoa. Actually, no, it will fit. It'll fit. Hammer's right. Why are we afraid? Alright, you're gonna remember how this goes back together, right, chat? So we're gonna take off this flooring, so we don't need that. And we're going to take off this bit. And we're going to take off this bit. No, I think you're right, Hammer. Check this out. 7-inch screen for the win. Oh, maybe not quite. Oh, what does it mean? The internet's been lying to us. Yeah, it needs to go this way. So we need to widen this thing out just slightly. More complications. Let's just start with the basics. The internet definitely lied to us. Get this thing out of the way. So it's got to go that way, which means that if we just increase this by 1 brick width, No, it's fine. But we need to bring this down. Oh, that's gonna be... maximum rage. No, I'm not gonna start messing with that. Well, we've got racing underneath. Who cares? King Saru, how's it going, buddy? Welcome on into our mock of horrors, or not even mock, our electrification project of horrors. Horrors, not that other thing. It's madness. How goes the train rework? Well, we've been better. We've been worse too. All right, so just one extension is not going to work. We need two. Gosh. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, chat. It's getting drastic now. I love the CC. Oh, closed caption. I was like, what is that? What are we talking about? I haven't done anything. All right. You know what we also have to do? We've got to leave space for the freaking cable. Which further complicates my scheme. So we need this to be basically down here. The problem is we gotta have this thing strong enough so that it can actually still run. And that's not gonna work because it's too high. I wonder if we just have to build the entire tram higher. It just seems wrong. You know what? Chat. Maybe we're just thinking about this all wrong. Can we put it in here? Just quit this nonsense. Was this tram always a mock? No, it was not, King Saru. It's oh my goodness. So we can just stuff this thing in here, I think. No, it's not quite fitting. But maybe we should stuff it in the other one. This is not a mock. This came in one of the city sets, and I love it. But I've always wanted it to run, and the problem is Well, I think the smoky glass will cover it up a little bit. But yeah, I guess, well, that was silly. I can just put it in here and we can be done with it. Like, okay, you see it a little bit, but I don't know. It's not the worst thing ever. All right, now I gotta rebuild this whole thing from memory. So might need a little help. What a mess. Ah. This one here. You know what? Do this. Yeah, I think it looks fine too. I want to get it running and not like overcomplicate it too much just yet. So let me just get this back the way it was, more or less. I think that's how it was. Yeah. Okay, this is how it was. Yeah, and then these pieces go up here. So now we just gotta snake this cable through. And in order to do that, what are we gonna do? Well, actually, there's gonna be plenty of room. So yeah, this is a complete non-problem. Let's make sure that we get everything back. King Saru, what's been going on in your neck of the woods? You been streaming lately? Been keeping it together? Still just streaming Monday and Wednesday. I like 2 days a week. That's a good amount, I think. Oops, wrong other way. Here's what we can do. We can snake the cable in right here. Started to get expensive, yeah. Yeah, I got burned out a couple of times, I would say. But it was like silly because I should just, you know, show up and have a nice stream. I was like stressing about, well, I needed to clean up the Lego room. That was a big deal. So I don't know if you saw what I did here. Oh, well, just wrecked everything. But apart from that, what I did, wait one. I'll show you. actually pretty proud of this. Oh wait, upside down. So just remove that bit. Now I can snake that cable, which is flat, through there. And then what I'll do is I'll add a 1x2 to close it off. Voila. Which I've got right there. Yeah, I'm liking this approach significantly more. We should have plenty of room for, yeah, cable. Cable. I don't know why this reminds me of the scene in Die Hard 1 when John McClane is underneath the table and the terrorist is on top and he's like shooting and John McClane is moving backwards. And they get right down to the end and he goes, "No more table. I got you." And I just was thinking of that when I said no more cable. It's very weird. Be the first to admit. Yeah, King Saru, I agree. There. So that's the bit coming out. That's really nice that that's a flat cable. That actually, it's cool. That provides a little bit of like spring in it almost. I want to reinforce this a little bit. Those line deliveries that just stand out and stick in our memories. I know. I just remember thinking it was like the best line or something when I was a kid. I love that movie. The Die Hard franchise has been pretty good, I would say. Just getting a little more reinforcement in here, so. Now for this side. I don't want it to move around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 1x4 right here. And I think I'll also do just some plate, some tiles. Die Hard is so memorable. I love all of it. The first movie in particular is just great. So I'm just putting these tiles here. Perfect. Now that's not moving at all. And we've got a clean way to plug. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. you know what we need to do? We need to reverse that because the plug has a little bit of overhang. So this guy needs to move back one. There's a shirt on with Ellis on it. It says, "Welcome to the party, pal." That is great. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull this tile up. Move it back one. Actually, move it back two. And it's nuts to me that like Bruce Willis was like an unknown actor, you know? All right, so now we've got the held in. All right. I don't think that looks too bad, right? You can kind of see the battery box, but it's not outrageous. I can still build up a floor and put some seats in there. He wasn't completely unknown. He was known for moonlighting and one other thing. Yeah, that's true, but he wasn't like mega, you know, mega Hollywood star. So yeah, you're right. Let's see if I can build this up a little bit to at least put some seats in here, you know? So just put raised up, and then I'm gonna see if I can cross this chasm here. Yep, I can. Do the same on the other side. So I got pieces as well, folks, to do this tram again, but I'm going to try to build it in another color than this orange. I'm gonna grab plates real quick. So I bought the parts for the second tram. I would have bought another tram, but they discontinued the set. It's flexible enough. All right, these seats are a little bit higher, but you know, what am I supposed to do? Is minifig still gonna fit in this? No. Will minifig fit if I don't completely cover the floor? I think so. Yes. Just barely. Dulios, welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? What are you up to? Might just put 2 seats in here. We are building an electrified tram. I think that's basically there. Man, that was way more involved than I was expecting. It's 13 minutes to go. The bugle. This is kind of a beauty, actually. Really like this kit. You can see it right there. Trying to buy some minifigures, huh? Well, I'm trying to get the Daily Bugle. Let's see if it's available yet. Here it is. VIP early access starts at midnight BST. Oh, hang on. We're gonna log in here, but you guys can't see this. Don't have my password saved in this computer. This could get interesting. Well, maybe I'll just buy it on my phone. Yeah, we got another 11 minutes to go. I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, and our non-binary friends, this build was actually fun. Kind of a nice little problem solver. I'm actually wondering, like, how the other guys did it on the internet. Because for me, this was not super straightforward. It was not a lot heavier now. Delios, yeah, the Daily Bugle is coming out tonight for VIPs. Yeah, we finished. Happy Train. You want to see it? Before we do this, we'll do a total tour. And this means we're gonna have this baby running. Move all these pieces out of the way. Oops, sorry. Cool. Yeah, I think it worked out pretty well. My Wi-Fi must be struggling a little bit. I don't have the router turned on in here. Yeah, I think that's kind of good. It's a Bluetooth, which means that it will really work well. We'll be able to hook it up to chat. You guys will be able to drive it at high speeds, of course. It's probably a good stopping point, folks. I really enjoyed the build tonight. Thanks for everybody stopping in. Thursday, we're going to do a city build. Happy Train, thanks for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed dinner. Looking forward to hanging out. Sato, oh, you're too late. We got, it took us longer than we expected, but we electrified the tram. So I'm excited about that. But we'll be back on Thursday night, same time. And glad I got to catch the tram. I thought for a second you said, I've got to go catch a tram. And I thought, that's ironic. But yeah, everyone, thanks for hopping in. Thanks for viewers from YouTube, viewers from Twitch. Always great to see you guys. And Thursday night, we're going to do a city build. I promise. It's a goal. We're going to make it happen. We're going to be out on the bench, out in the city. We're going to be building, and it's going to be epic. So, can't wait to see you all. And we'll catch you very, very soon. Thanks so much to everybody who joined, everybody supporting, etc., etc., etc. Have a nice evening.